contestant, Jamar John Johnson, with his speech, Through the Fire.
Life can sometimes feel like a firefight. Have you ever felt like everything around you was burning down to the ground? What do you do when that happens? Who do you turn to? Mr. Contest Chair and fellow firewalkers, when I was faced with that same question myself as a youngster, I thought that I could run from the problem. But you see, you can't outrun fire. Not when it's in you, and not when it's on you. But the four things that I learned that helped me through the raging fires of my young life changed my life and hopefully can change the life of many others. 1, purpose. At 3 years old, my mother, my brother, and I were abandoned by my father. He was a Vietnam veteran and came back addicted to heroin. At 5 years old, my mother, looking for love in all the wrong places, became strung out on crack herself. At this very age, I was home alone with my 3-year-old brother, and we grew hungry. So I decided I would make biscuits the same way my mother did. The one exception was I didn't learn that before I reached into the hot oven, that my hand should be covered. It burned. But the biscuits, they came out okay. They were brown, just like it said on the cover. And my brother, he was like Mikey. So as long as you gave him butter and jelly, he would eat anything on the plate. It wasn't too long after that I had to speak with a social worker. And she asked me about the state of my mother. And I had to tell her that my mother needed help. And so off we went to my grandmother's house. Now she kept a very clean home. She was a staunch disciplinarian, but she was also a functional alcoholic. And so that brings me to number 2. Patience. You see, at 5 years old, I had to tell the social worker that my mother needed help, and that took us away. I knew the purpose was to help my mother. But patience meant I had to wait until she could get herself together, until I could be reunited with her. At 9 years old, my mother called. She said, your father was fatally shot. I'm sorry. I felt like the shot might have hit me as well. Because I thought to myself, Mother, when are you going to come get us? And she said, Jamar, soon. I'm coming soon. Soon had to wait 2 whole years. But at the age of 11, my mother got herself together well enough that she regained custody of her now 4 children. And she remarried. And the 6 of us moved together to East Harlem in a 3-bedroom apartment. Life seemed like it was getting better. But that year became one of the most difficult years of my life. Because my mother and my stepfather relapsed together. And I had to again be the man of the house. That brings me to 3. Perseverance. You see, at the age of 12, I watched my mother dig deep inside of herself to get rid of all of the emotional scarring that affected her. And she got herself clean from crack cocaine. I'm proud to say that my mother's going on 26 years clean from crack cocaine. Perseverance. 4. 4 was one of the biggest lessons of all, because you see, at 15 years old, I had not yet reconciled all of the emotional pain that I had inside, burning fire. I was angry, I was mad at the world. And so I was doing things that I shouldn't be doing, people I shouldn't be doing it with. And I had to learn something called perspective. Because you see, an acquaintance of mine got into a fight with a homeless man. The police were called. I grabbed him, I pulled him away to try to evade arrest, and ended up on a rooftop wondering, how did I get myself here? Ready to turn the leaf, I made my way home, only to be stopped by the police. Guns drawn. My hands flew in the air like I was praising the Lord. Please don't shoot me, please don't shoot me. I spent the night in jail, but I wasn't afraid of the inmates. No, I was afraid of my mother. Because I knew in the morning, she would be the judge, jury, and the executioner. The next morning, my uncle came to pick me up instead of my mother, and I was like, Wayne, where's my mother? And before he could answer, she swung around the corner like Darth Vader.
Wayne, get that boy out of my face before I kill him.
And I spent the next 30 days as the family butler. Talk about perspective. I put a lot of things in perspective. Most of all, would you like some more tea, Mother? That's how I was at the end of 30 days. What I learned growing up through those hard times, as my mother, as my hero, as my shepherd, is that we're all going to go through fires in our life. It's inevitable. But it's the perspective that we put onto those fires. I know that I was given all of those hardships so that one day I could be strong enough to bear it all. Just as the blood flows through our veins, without iron, which comes from the sun, we are all made of fire. So my one request to you is, as you go off into the distance and look to help people all around the world, just know that with purpose, with persistence, with patience, and with perspective, you can do anything if you walk through the fire. This is